I think, but that if you're doing better, it shouldn't change like your train of thought with things. And yeah, like all I'm doing is standing by the beliefs that I started off with, and I'm here. So whether I'm making this money or not, I just feel like it's definitely not something to like, I guess, like rude about, because there's nothing to be rude about. I think when people mean like tax the rich, I think at the end of the day they do mean like billionaires and people that have insane, unfathomable amounts of wealth. Listen.
If you were on any form of social media during 2020, you in some way or another heard of Neekolul, aka the OK Boomer girl, whose career took off after a couple videos of her doing the OK Boomer trend while wearing a #Bernie shirt would take off in views on TikTok and Twitter. But in recent times, we really don't speak about Neekolul, and it seems like she's faded out of the spotlight. Neekolul became the queen of Simps overnight, but as of today, isn't as popular as people might have thought she would end up becoming. After Nicole's initial blow up, she would hit a couple bumps in the road that would slow her growth, and today we're going to talk about how the community turned on Neekolul. Neekolul created her Twitch channel in August of 2017 when she wanted to take her love for gaming to a new level and get paid for it. Neekolul started her streaming career out with Fortnite, but changed games rather quickly to League of Legends. Neekolul's Twitch was slowly growing, but it wouldn't be until 2019 where she would have the idea of creating a YouTube account and TikTok account. For many streamers, branching out to other platforms to help boost their stream audience is pretty normal and is part of marketing, but I don't think Neekolul ever knew that she would blow up just a couple months after creating her TikTok account. When Neekolul first had thoughts about creating a TikTok account, she was hesitant but ended up posting her first video. That video generated views, and she stated that it made her feel welcomed onto the platform, so she continued to create content on TikTok. Eventually, Neekolul went viral on TikTok with this video.
Say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay.
This one video changed Neekolul's whole life. In the video's first couple of days of being uploaded, it generated over 2 million views. Neekolul then uploaded it to Twitter, and it exploded in views there as well. As of today, Neekolul has the video pinned to her Twitter account, and it has accumulated over 56 million views. This helped boost not only her TikTok followers, but her Twitch and Twitter followers as well. On TikTok, her followers boomed to 1.1 million followers, and Twitch as of today gained over 400,000 followers. Her Twitter has also ballooned in followers with 716,000 followers as of today. But shortly after the video went viral and she gained hundreds of thousands of followers, she would lose over 60,000 followers on Twitter after she mistakenly mentioned that she had a boyfriend on a live stream. She later stated that the reason she lost those followers was because she got temporarily banned, and that it wasn't because her followers found out that she had a boyfriend, but I think it was. She was the queen of Simps, with users even tweeting out that she's better than Pokimane. So with the Simps finding out that she had a boyfriend, they just unfollowed because they had nothing else to follow for. Now with this big boost of her online presence, it wouldn't be long until she would be signed by 100 Thieves. On June 10th, 2020, Neekolul would tweet out this photo saying that she joined 100 Thieves. This was huge for Neekolul. It gave her stability as a streamer and also gave her plenty more opportunities with other larger content creators. But right after this big signing, an article would resurface about Neekolul's dark past. According to the article, Neekolul was arrested and sentenced to prison in 2018, but this article would later be debunked by Neekolul herself. Neekolul stated that during an argument that she had with her boyfriend, she did hit him, but it was because of all the pent-up abuse that she received for years. She stated that she hit him before he was able to hit her, and how she never served jail time, but that she was sentenced to complete 12 anger management classes. After her statement, it seemed like the issues regarding her arrest was cleared up until we bring it back up later in this video. A year after Neekolul's viral video, she would upload a video to her TikTok with a sweatshirt saying to tax the rich. Neekolul's whole claim to fame was her political views, where she hated that the rich weren't taxed as they should be. But this sparked some controversy. On June 1st, 2021, Neekolul uploaded a video titled $2 Million Apartment Tour, My New Apartment. Right after this video was uploaded, the backlash came in waves. Content creators were calling Neekolul a hypocrite for having this ideology to tax the rich and wealthy, but turned around and bought a $2 million apartment. Throughout this video, it rubbed people the wrong way when she pointed out different items that she bought for her apartment, but that she never used or is never going to use. People pointed out that this is an abundance mentality, which is something that she disliked earlier in her career. This is something that also propelled her to the mainstream because she didn't like that rich people had an abundance of money. She would respond to this criticism by turning off her comments and also stating that she meant that the tax rich sweatshirt was meant for the ultra rich billionaires. This was just a bad look for Neekolul. Obviously, people don't care that you're making money, but it's when you live beyond your means and then flex it in an apartment tour video showing off everything that you bought but you don't even use. Even if you just look up Neekolul controversy, the videos that pop up are people talking about how she's hypocritical because of the apartment. Playback is a channel that I watch a lot, and they reacted to Nicole's video and would also point out the hypocrisy within her video.
No, dog. I literally believe she's doing this ironically.
There's no way this is serious. There's no way that someone like you made a video and made a whole career off of the concept of not being excessive with money and having it, and you bought a $2 million apartment?
Now, I can't say that this was a huge hit to her online presence. She really didn't lose any followers, but she did lose some respect among the community. In March of 2021, Neekolul tweeted out a link to her twitlonger explaining her 7-year abusive relationship. I tried to read this twitlonger, but it has since been deleted from her Twitter.
My story. Hi, my name is Nicole, but some of you might know me as Neekolul. I wanted to come out and talk about my abuser, the 7 years of abuse he put me through, from 15 to 22. I'm lucky that I'm now in a loving and stable relationship, but I felt like I needed to come out, as it has weighed on me for years and I never truly addressed it. This is going to be super long, so the TLDR, it came out a while ago, but was recently brought up again, that I got in trouble for hitting my abuser, and some people have characterized me as an abuser. For 7 years leading up to that moment, I endured beatings, verbal and mental abuse, social isolation, public humiliation, and more. I'm tired of being quiet, and people thinking the person who beat me for years deserves sympathy. The abuse started when I was 15 years old. It included emotional, mental, and physical abuse. From the ages of 15 to 18, the abuse escalated as time went on. Slapping, choking, slamming me, threatening my life at knife point, threatening his life, threatening to hurt both of us, and so much more. Something that I've seen people say to abuse victims is, why didn't he tell anyone? As toxic as that question is, I tried. From the ages of 19 to 21, the abuse got far worse. Everything I mentioned above, but more severe and more frequent. He stayed at my door screaming, even though I told him to please leave, as my parents would be home soon. I was frantically trying to get him to leave. I put my hand through the door. My hand was between the metal door and the door frame, trying to push him away as he banged on the door, begging him to please leave. When my arm was halfway out of the door, he grabbed my arm with one hand and the door with his other hand and started slamming the door into my arm multiple times as it was caught in the door frame. At this point, I was so scared, I called the police directly, not 911, and I told them that there was an abusive ex-boyfriend who was harassing me and I felt in danger. Officers came shortly and asked him to leave. They asked if he had abused me before, and I told them yes, and they just made note of it and got him to leave. Even after this incident, he still continued to harass me, spam texting and calling me constantly for weeks. I finally gave in and stupidly decided to hear what he had to say. After agreeing to meet and talk, he decided to ditch me and instead went out with people and ignored me. After harassing me endlessly, the moment I decided to hear him out, he ignores me. This is the type of mental manipulation I was used to. He hurts me, harasses me until I break down and agree to talk. Then once he has power back, puts me down and lets me know my place. I made the decision to confront him as I had been through so much, and this showed that he still didn't care. I went to his house to confront him about this as he was just arriving home. When I got there, I was visibly upset, silently crying waterfalls, and I said I just wanted to talk. I asked him why was he doing all this? What's the point of manipulating me and harassing me for weeks just to act like I'm nothing but a chew toy to tear up and mistreat, treating me exactly like he was treating me that led me to leave in the first place. And he of course had a this is a bother, and I could care less attitude. This was so upsetting, and the conversation turned into an argument that escalated. He raised his arms, and I felt threatened due to everything I had been enduring. I wasn't going to just get beaten again, so I hit him, to which he called the police, and I ended up in jail in my pajamas for 5 hours. I know this was super long, and thanks for reading if you have gotten this far, even if you skimmed it. In conclusion, I know there will be people out there that won't believe me. I don't have evidence for most of this. My own parents didn't know about the abuse for years. I felt like not speaking out about my story, seeing how times I felt silent, dug me into a deeper cycle of mental pain, and at the end of the day, I deserve to live in peace, and I won't let anyone invalidate me ever again. Thank you, Nicole.
And Destiny reacted to the twitlonger saying this.
His house to quote unquote confront them, and then she did something to him that was severe enough that he called the cops, and she got booked and convicted of corporal abuse, of domestic abuse, of felony domestic abuse. Like, what the like that? I don't know. That's the crazy part to me, is that she went to court on this, she got convicted, so there's a judge that saw all of this, and now she goes to social media where she's got a huge platform to get everybody on her side. Like, damn, dude, that's some crazy, that's some mind bending. I don't know if this is some Avatar, the last mind bender or whatever, because my mind is bent. I can imagine a man releasing a thing like this. Like, so she was just with me when she ghosted me, so I decided to drive to her house, and while I was there, I thought she was gonna hit me, so I beat the shit, and then I got a call for domestic abuse, and they locked me in the cellar, my pajamas over.
Now, even though there are some questionable statements during her twit longer, and if it was a guy in Nicole's shoes, he would be canceled off the internet, we can't discredit the abuse that Nicole went through. I do find it weird that she deleted the twit longer because she received a lot of support from it, but who knows, maybe it was because the questions surrounding the statements made put more negative eyes onto her platform, which she didn't want, and after the initial support from her peers, she felt like it was time to delete the twit longer. Leading up to the present day, Neekolul has really slowed down her hours streaming. During this month, which is September, she has only live streamed for 14 hours, and since March of 2022, it's been rare to see Neekolul stream for longer than 40 hours a month. Even on her TikTok, she hasn't been as active as she once was, and also on her YouTube account, she posts every couple of months, but also has slowed way down with views and even uploads. I'm not sure why, but it does seem like Nicole is either getting burnt out or losing the love for streaming. Neekolul was riding a big wave to becoming ultra successful on Twitch, but had a couple hiccups that slowed her momentum way down, and then she started to become inconsistent as a streamer. Nicole's community started to turn on her after she changed her stance with taxing the rich. It seemed like she moved away from her previous views on millionaires not being taxed as they should be because she eventually became a millionaire, which again her audience didn't like. Honestly, don't know what Nicole is doing or thinking, but hopefully she starts to create content again for her fans. It does seem like she's rebranding to Noms with Nico, which is a cooking show on Twitch, but she has yet to post any videos regarding it on her TikTok and YouTube accounts, and there's only been one episode of it so far. But on her Twitch, you can see that it says Noms with Nico for her YouTube and TikTok account, so I do think this will be a rebrand away from her just chatting streams that she's used to doing. All in all, Neekolul went from being a Twitch streamer with only 30,000 followers in 2020 to a TikTok star that gained 1 million followers within a short amount of time. That not only helped her Twitch stream grow from 30,000 followers to over 400,000 followers, but also helped her get signed by 100 Thieves and become an even bigger icon for Twitch and the community. Nicole became the queen of the Simps pretty much overnight, and now even has a series on YouTube where she reads unbanned requests where people are just simping over her, and she has to decide if she's gonna unban them or not. But this has been the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and also subscribe if you're new here. Let me know who you want to see in the next video by leaving a comment down below or sending me a DM on Instagram or joining the Discord. All are linked down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.